guys, let's do this. Onyx Nimbus, 24 box break, ready to roll. And then we're going to do our giveaway. And guys, coming up tomorrow, of course, eBay breaks with Artie. Wednesday, National Treasures. Pick your team. Number 1 is up. Number 2, we got boxes. So 1 full case break, guys, is the only pick your team up right now in a full case. We've got boxes, though, where you can get your team in 1 single box. And then random tiered teams. Random teams. So different randoms. And then our origins. Pick your teams. They are open. 1, 2, and 3. 6 box breaks as they go. Pick your teams and then randoms at the bottom. So anyway, check those out. What we'll do here for this is a random box. 24 names in. Let's go ahead and roll it, and we'll randomize for the order of boxes. 3 and 2, so 5 times we'll go. It should be 24 in there. And then we'll just list the names. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. Boom. There's 5. So Joseph, the first box will be open for you, and Eric, you gotta wait till that 24th, the last box. But there's the list. So now let's open up the case and get all of the, as they call them, displays. 24 displays out. All right, so let's go with that. Whoops. So there they be. Got some paper in there. Okay, there's one set of 10, and he'll be the other set of 10. Okay. I'll get some. All right, let's decide which stack. Odd, I'll start going from the left stack. This will be 1 through 10. If I choose even, then the right side will be 1 through 10. Roll to 5. So the left side I'll take to be our first 2012, I guess 12, right? Yes, 24. All right, guys, I got some sleeves. I got ready. All right, you know what? I'm going to just go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then on this side, all right, and we'll put the koozie in the middle. All righty, guys, we'll start plucking from the top. So they got these in a little cello deal, and man, cellos are sometimes a pain in my hands. But we'll get them. We will get them. All right. So it's a little tough sometimes to see them too because of the foil that they have. So anyway, Mick Abel, and then an autograph. There'll be 2 autographs. There are some parallel potentials. So the first one is Sully Matthias. This is for you, Joseph. Good luck here. Got 1 auto of the Kansas City Youngster. So there's the parallel autograph selections. Card looks silver. Ooh, this one looks a little black parallel, a little embossed. Noelvi Marte, embossed in the chrome. Black out of 25. I don't know if that is what that means, but usually they're hand numbered if they're down to that low. But either way, man, very nice. Congrats. Rutschman and Abel. Are your two? So then we have these. Note here. So Joseph got them. All right, Joseph. Thank you. Congrats on those. Making my stack. All right, second box down here. This is Dennis. Dennis, good luck, man. All right, Luis Rodriguez. Oh, it's Jessica, Jez Cole, or Elvis Martinez. Toronto Blue Jay or Elvis Martinez. Dennis with one there. There we go, bring it on down. And the other one we're going to recognize for the New York Mets. The Polar Bear, Dennis. The Polar Bear. Pete Alonso. Very cool. Boom. Oh, that's so cool. All right, and Rutschman and Luis Rodriguez. So, boom, we'll put these together for you. Dennis, congrats. Very nice. All right, next up is Robert. All right, thank you, Robert. Good luck here in the third box. Okay, EJ Vukovic. Wildert Patino Redemption. All right, we got to work for one. And then the, oh, a nice Luciano. Looks like a embossed gold here. Marco, a solid hit there. So gold says numbered out of 50. That means there's 50 copies, if you ask me. I think that's the deal. And then Wander Franco in there. Wander and AJ are your base. And we'll put that guy up here with the redemption. So you mail it in. Robert, just mail it in. All righty. Thank you, Robert. Congrats on your hit. All right. Next up, Bruce. All right, Prospect Yiddy Cappy. Yiddy. Jorge Valera in black. Valera. It says it's out of 25. Out of 25. And then this one is a Colorado Rocky. Yanquiel Fernandez. Yanquiel does not play for the Yankees. Maybe one day though. And then Mason Martin, Pittsburgh. Yeah, that is a chrome. That's a gold parallel. See how Yiddy is a different, the gold versus the silver there. All right, so Bruce, thank you. Congrats on your hits. All right, now Doug is next. Yep, Doug. Eldy Rodriguez. Gallardo redemption. Richard Gallardo. Redemption. And Drew Waters. Atlanta, and it's a gold Drew Waters. I guess the Waters Atlanta Braves. And it's a gold autograph. It is, yes. So that would be one of the 50, I do believe. And Yerstad. And Indy Rodriguez. All right, Doug, thank you so much. Congrats. Next up is Shane. All right, Shane, thank you. Good luck here on your box. All right, Celestine. Another redemption. Miguel Blaze. Youngster, top 10. Dominican, or what does that say? Very young man. And Luis Rodriguez, one of the best signatures out there. Gold border, too. For Los Angeles. And the Dodgers organization. Yep, National League Dodgers. So gold there. And a Hierstad to go along with the Celestine. Boom. All right, Shane, very nice. Thank you. All right, after Shane now, Jim. All right, there's a Dominguez on the front. Jim would like to see a Dominguez in the middle. Let's see. Well, Jordan Walker is one. St. Louis, silver signature. Good young prospect for the Cardinals. And Cody Thomas. The other one, 2 live autographs, Los Angeles Dodgers National League. Nick Yorkie for Boston to go along with the Dominguez. All right, Jim, thank you so much. Congrats on your autos. All right, coming up next then, after Jim is Joe. All right, Joe A, good luck, man. Here we go, Acuna on the top. Will be Acuna. Then Christian Hernandez, shortstop, Chicago. The Cubbies side. Cubbies and Luis Rodriguez. Also in there. So Chicago and Los Angeles. Both of the National League in there. Acuna and the other youngster, Luis Toribio. All right, Joe, there we go. Thank you so much, Joe. Congrats on the 2. Next up, Sam. All right, first card is a Pete Alonso black border. That should be one of the 25 of the Alonso. And then a Taylor Trammell, Seattle Mariner. So Sam, congrats there. And also on your Jose De La Cruz, one of the Detroit Tigers organization. De La Cruz. And Wildert Patino. Wildert in there as well. So Sam, congrats. Thank you so much on your first box there. All right, now after Sam, D-Jazz. Number 10 of the case. All right, Andy Rodriguez, New York, and a redemption, Wander Franco. D-Jazz, boom. You got to send it in, but that's awesome. And Mick Abel is the live. Sig, and that looks like a gold border. Nice D-Jazz. And Cody Thomas, Los Angeles is the other base card. All right, D-Jazz, Wander Franco heading your way. Just sending it in. All right, number 11, Sam. Back in box number 2, my man. Good luck. Colmenares, Roderick Arias. New York Yankee. Darn corners. 2 of the corners got. Going right out of the pack. That top left corner's got a crease in the bottom right. Alright, did not. And they may have gotten messed up when he was signing them or in shipment. It's interesting because this card looks fine. Giddy Cap. Giddy Cap prospect. Get that dark dust out of there. All right, there we go. And Bayron for Texas. So Bayron and Carlos. All right, so Sam, congrats on those. Boom. All right, and box 12, Jamie. Good luck, brother man. Jamie, you're up. Elrod. On the front, Elrod. Luis Rodriguez. Felden Celestin. Prospect. Man, what the heck? Celestin is stuck to the guy behind him. Shortstop prospect, like the shortstops. Wow, the kid was born in 05. Jeez. Youngster. And Mick Abel. Philadelphia man. Mick Abel. All right, and Cody Thomas is the other card in there behind him. Jamie, congrats on your box, man. Thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we go to the right side. Number 13, Jared. Gold border of Abel. Oh, there's Pache. Boom! Bravo! Nice, Jared. And a J. Vukovic. For Arizona. All right, Yankee Fernandez. Go along with Mick Abel. All right, so Jared, nice stuff, man. Congrats on your box. All right, next up is Jack. Good luck, Jack. Thank you, man. Oh, nice. And Acuna. Black border Acuna on the front. Black are to 25. That's cool. And a Luciano. San Francisco prospect, shortstop. And, oh, another one, Jack, you might be familiar with. Nick Yorkie. The Boston infielder is this year. Two-legged Yorkie, as opposed to the four-legged kind. That was a terrible joke. And a gold Armando Cruz. Nice, Jack. Man, good stuff in there. Yorkie, Luciano, Acuna, Cruz, the gold. All right, young man. Well done, Jack. Congrats. Next, Doug. Doug, is this number 2? It is number 2 for Doug. Cool. All right, Doug, thank you much. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, yeah. All right, a Pache I see on the front. All right, Pache and Laura. Good ones on the outside. Taylor Trammell, one autograph. One auto for Seattle. And De La Cruz. Detroit's Jose De La Cruz. Cool, and then Bayron and Christian hanging out together there. Alrighty, Doug, thank you much, man. Doug. All right, and now back to Joe. Way into the box here. All right, Andy Rodriguez has a Luis Toribio, San Francisco, and that's the gold embossed look to me. Yeah, little embossage. Gold to 50. And Geraldo Perdomo, shortstop, Arizona. Geraldo Perdomo. And Gallardo, Chicago Cubs. Black border. All right, Joe, congrats. Thank you much. Boom. All right, so Joe Way follows up Mike. All right, Mike, thank you much. Good luck here. Luis on the front. All right, Jorge Valera. One in the Indians organization. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mike, you're gonna love this. The Martian has been sighted in red ink. Boom. I think that one's gonna have a number. Oh my gosh, it's 1 of 5. A red ink. Jason Dominguez out of 5. Oh, baby. That's awesome. Yorkie and Rodriguez. Mike. Matt, how is it? How's it been in Hana today, my man? That's one of the best in the set, I would believe. Mike, congrats on owning it. Wowzers. All right, next up after Mike is Sam. Sam's box is next. Eric on deck. AJ Vukovic. Miguel Geraldo, Toronto's man. Geraldo and a nice Oakland. Man, Robert Poisson. Shortstop A's. Man, right there. De La Cruz and Vukovic does have a gold border. All right, thank you, Sam. All right, Eric is up next. Eric, fat, good luck, man. Joe on deck. There's a Dominguez. And there's an Adley Rutschman. Nice autograph there. Number 1 pick for Baltimore. Congrats, Eric. And your other autograph is a Met Alexander Ramirez. Alexander Ramirez, 25. And Rutschman. All right, Miguel Blaze, prospect, along with the Dominguez on the base cards. All right, Eric, very cool, man. Thank you much. Congrats. All right, Eric is now followed by Joe. All right, Celestine prospect. Washington, Armando Cruz. Armando Cruz. And Luis Toribio. Cruz and Toribio, and the Geraldo looks like a gold border. Geraldo gold border for Toronto. All right, Joe, thank you so much. All right, next up is Jack. Box 2 for Jack. We got a Pache on the front. Jake Vogel. Vogel, Los Angeles. National League. Picked up by the Dodgers. Jake Vogel, youngster there. And Alexander Canario. Giants. So a couple out west there. Canario and Vogel. And Wander and Pache, a couple of solid names in there on the base side. All right, Jack. Thank you again. All right, Sam. One more box for you, my man. Good luck. There's Alonso. Black border Alonso. Is that Tim Tebow? I mean, he almost looks like a Tebow. Could be, never know. But we know this is not. Nice Bayron Lora. Bayron. Sam, I see that corner down there, in that bottom left corner. That's nuts. That's a great prospect right there. Congrats on the hits and the prospect, Carlos Colmenares. And there as well. And Angel Martinez, shortstop, Cleveland. So Bayron, Sam, congrats, man. Thank you so much. There, and number 23, D-Jazz, box 2 for D-Jazz. Perdomo. This card feels like it was double printed. It's thicker. Ronnie Mauricio. Ronnie of the Mets. Mauricio. And Riley Green. Tigers outfield prospect. That's a couple years ago. That's D-Jazz on those two. And got a Wander base to go along with the autograph fee that is due to be redeemed. All right, and the last box mojo goes to Eric, his second one. Good luck, my man. Let's see what's inside here. Waters and Eric Pena, Kansas City. That's a good name, too, along with number 2 pick last year, Bobby Witt Jr. Boom. Nice, Eric. Falsone and Waters. So Witt Jr. and Eric Pena. Good box. 2. End it right there. So Eric. Eric, congrats on those. Alrighty. And thank you to everybody. Congrats on your hits. And good luck coming up in our giveaway, which we're going to get set and do next, guys. We'll stop and save it there. As they say, show business, that is a wrap.